Welcome to the Nourishment Podcast.
Feed me, niggas.
Be more burn spoon, DC glass pipe, VA scent bells, bout that trap life.
Recording in progress. It's blast time.
So for you guys that's joining us, you want to do the intro or you want to jump right into what we were talking
Gotta
about?
intro this shit, man.
I want one of those, man.
So people can know what they're listening to right here, man. This is the Nourishment Podcast. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for listening to it. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm sorry, I was talking real far away. Can you guys hear me?
That sounds much better.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Welcome back to another installment of this illustrious podcast,
Maybe.
Nourishment Podcast. I go by the name of Jordan, man. How y'all doing, man? We got Calvin over there, you know what I'm saying? This polo hat.
Yo,
Oh, that's a clean polo hat right there. We got good brother Desmond down there. He chilling.
Yo, what up?
How you feeling, man?
all right.
You guys good?
Feeling great, feeling good.
Above
How are you?
ground, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, so you guys want to just jump right into it? We do the
Yeah, because we were kind
Yeah,
of.
I gotta
later.
figure something out. Yeah, I don't know if that's my speakers that sound like that or
You sound regular for me. I don't know.
no,
what you're
not.
hearing.
I mean, I'm talking about
you sound
Jordan.
fine,
Sometimes he's like he's peaking, but I don't know if you're actually peaking or if that's just me. Let me see.
I think Jordan got to stop moving the mic because sometimes he'll talk a
So
little
it
louder.
sound the same way for you?
Yeah, when he was
Okay.
moving the mic, it was.
I can't move my microphone around.
No, so like when you talk
Yeah.
regular like that, it sound one way, but then when you were elevating, I guess you were trying to make up for having the mic far away. It was still kind of loud.
Yeah, it was
can you hear me?
You are a little lower, but then when you brought it back and tried to still be talking like loud, it was loud. When you got the mic closer, you don't have to talk as loud.
Yeah,
Can you hear me right here?
Yeah.
That
So if you
sounds
talking
good.
like that, it sound perfect.
All right, that's cool, man. Use my NPR voice.
Yeah, you kind of scream when you first brought the mic to you.
This is Kojo
Yeah,
number.
thanks.
Let's do this. Well, here I am. I'm going to hold the microphone or whatever. I'm going to sit back so you guys can
Yeah, you
hear
sound
me.
better. I just want to make sure, like, when I had the audio, I'm like, yo, is that me? Because Calvin didn't sound like that, so I was just wondering.
Uh-huh.
All
All right, cool.
right.
So-
We're gonna have to fix it later, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'll doctor it up, whatever. If it sounds a mess or whatever, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us in the United States, there was a debate on the television, September 10th, 2024. We have an election coming up this year in November to see who's going to be the next president of the United States. Joe Biden is not running again. Just give everybody a recap. He's not running again. He wants to go home and chill and shit because, he needed to reboot. He keep rebooting, keep throwing himself in rice, and the shit ain't working. So he said, you know what?
You said he keep throwing this shit in rice.
Yeah, keep throwing himself in rice and shit. Then he got to dry out. This motherfucker, Joe Biden wasn't working. So he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just bow out and shit, man. Because everybody that was kicking out money into the Democratic Party, they was like, hey, yo, Joe, just let's find somebody else to run this shit, man. Because that nigga Joe Biden out here he was just out there. But also, people don't realize that Joe Biden always had a speaking impediment. Like he always had a speech impediment. That was also a thing.
Yeah, but that nigga look exhausted all the time now versus
Yeah,
like
because he
vice
fucking 84 years old. You look
exactly.
exhausted.
So I mean, he's supposed to look. Oh, what I'm saying is he's supposed to look like that. I mean,
he's supposed to look like that. You look, nigga, he tired or whatever. So,
but dog, you 80-some years old. Let somebody else fucking run the country. It's
yeah,
okay.
so that's what happened or whatever. Joe Biden steps down. Everybody said, well, you know what? We got the Vice President of the United States right there, Kamala Harris. The good sister Kamala Harris said, you know what? I'll step in, and she got like the largest endowment of like cash flow, whatever the hell it was that came into a
You said she's in doubt.
yeah, like the money endowment. So
Mhm.
she had like the largest like ordeal like in the shortest amount of time or whatever. Everybody was really excited about Kamala Harris. I was excited about Kamala Harris myself. I go ahead and throw it out. I voted for Kamala Harris to run against Donald Trump back in 2020 and shit. I voted for her, but everybody wanted Joe Biden or whatever. And that's cool. Shout out to Joe. You came in, you did what you did, man. Shout out to Joe, man. It's time for you to go
Whatever
home
that was.
in January and shit. But So now we have Kamala Harris running against what's the orange man name again? Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump was the president back in, like, who you motherfuckers voted for him? You motherfuckers are crazy. You motherfuckers are crazy. Back in 2016, you motherfucker. I'm sorry. Let me get off of that right now. So Donald Trump, you remember well, let's go back again real quick. Donald Trump had his debate with Joe Biden, and that shit was a mess. That shit was a fucking mess. God damn. That was right there. That was the end of Joe Biden re-election ordeal. They said, the Democrats said, nigga, we're gonna lose this shit if we keep his old ass in there.
Yeah, the nigga was tired. The nigga like he was up too late, past his curfew.
Nigga was up past his motherfucking curfew. So he steps down, in comes Kamala Harris, shit like that. She's motherfucker, she's rocking and rolling or whatever. Said, yo, I wanna Kamala Harris said, I want to debate Donald Trump. Donald Trump at first, he said, sure. And he said, oh, hell no, don't do that shit. I guess whoever's in his corner said, nigga, you crazy? You want to do that shit? Whatever. We finally got a debate. It happened on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. Fellas, react.
So do
What
we
was your
want to
takes from it? What did you watch the whole thing? You didn't watch the whole thing, right?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched
Let's preface it by this. Didn't watch the whole thing. Calvin watched the clips and shit, like a highlight reel from Super Bowl, like
ESPN,
NFL
nigga.
Sunday and shit.
Yeah.
He watched the clips. Desmond, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched about a cool 40 minutes of it.
Cool. Which part? The beginning part, middle part?
I want to say the beginning part, maybe.
Okay. Cool.
I'm assuming, I don't quite remember exactly where.
Indeed.
I
It's
was
fun.
in this, on the live. It was a live stream. I was watching.
Yeah, I watched about
live.
I think I watched probably about a good 45, 50 minutes of it myself on CNN. I watched it. And then I turned that shit off because I was like, this shit is fucking like we were talking before we started to record. That shit was just like, yo, like nigga, you just throwing insults. What are we doing here? But then I came back to hear more insults. But anyway, fellas, react. How did you feel about the debate?
So I guess we first started. We were asked why did we want to listen or not listen to it? For me, I didn't want to listen to the debate because I don't think Donald Trump is going to be good in that format. The nigga's not going to do nothing but be childish and throw insults. He's not going to talk about like whatever his agenda as president going to be for real in that environment. To me,
right.
Which he ended up actually throwing insults. But I think Desmond was saying something about he feel like people be having to choose sides. And in debate, like I get to choose a sides part when it's like, I want to be with this party, I want to be with that party. But if I'm listening to a debate, it's not about me choosing a side. I want to see who the fuck can speak on whatever it is that they believe in or that point they're trying to make and be consistent in trying to make their point. The minute you start insulting somebody because of something they did, like, all right, that's fine, but what the fuck are you trying to do? Like, I don't care what they did or don't like
nigga, what do you want to do?
You didn't like what they did. How would you fix what you didn't like? Don't tell me they're incompetent or they just they're weak or they don't respect you. All right, okay, well, nigga, what are you gonna do to get the respect?
Yeah, you kicking it back in is not telling me what the fuck you would do if you were in this position.
So for me, the clips that I watched, I'm quite sure that's how the whole debate went though.
Yeah, mass majority of it did.
Because I've watched him debate Joe Biden and I've watched him debate Hillary Clinton, and he did the same exact shit.
Kamala Harris would she would say something and she would stay on topic or whatever, but then Donald Trump would follow up with some shit, whatever, and then it will recall. She would get her rebuttal. Yeah, and she'll have a rebuttal, and then she'll try to get into her shit. But then after that, it's like, all right, the time ran over, or whatever the case may be.
And then it's just them throwing shots at each other. So
I think it's
we're not even debating no more.
Mm-hmm. Now it's an argument and shit.
Right? Like, what the fuck is we doing? Y'all adults. Y'all supposed to be trying to run the country.
And what you about to say?
I think it's interesting how we as people, it's interesting how we view things. You know, for myself, I've seen something different than what I think you guys seen. And I think it depends on what side of the fence you have your money in for that dog to fight. And I don't really, I'm a person who don't really have my money in either side of the fence, really. So when I watch these things, it's interesting. I think sometimes, a debate is a debate. And what I will say is that there's quite a few times that, she'll ask Trump a question and he'll start answering the question and then he'll go off and he'll say something and those slide comment or something about, what he believes Kamala liked or said or about him or maybe his dislike about her, right? And that'll happen. And then there's times where she wouldn't,
Kamala.
necessarily, or whatever her name is. As a Kamala, whatever, the now black lady. Or the black lady, I guess, the black vice president. Vice president, there we go, for short. There's times, at least 2 or 3 times, where she asked the question, she really went completely off of what she asked and made a generalization and like kind of went on. Everyone's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, well, yeah, she definitely didn't answer the question either. So to me, it looked like a shit show. Someone may see it and say, the vice president, really did a good job. I don't think so. I don't think Trump really did a good job. I think it really just showed, or it's showing how it's showing why everyone's making our country a mockery. And it really is. It was a better show than what Trump and Biden had by far. I mean, that was more so hilarious. But at the same time, I don't think any of them really presented to have the best foot for presidency. And these are our best options, right? So, but they both were failing to answer direct questions, and they all were trying to point out one's other negative or don't answer the question at all. But I think it's interesting to hear people's view on it. And it's like, if we could run this back, I can point out a lot of points like, yep, see, yeah, she didn't answer that one, or like, look what he's doing. He's like answering part of it and then he'll jump to something completely different. And then time's up, next question. So it's interesting. I find it all interesting.
Oh, so I can't speak on the part her not answering her question because I didn't watch the whole thing. But the part that I did see is when they asked him, well, how did he feel about you? Did he want Ukraine or did he want Russia to win whatever that war they got going on? He wouldn't say he didn't want Russia to win. He kind of like molded over and was like, I would end the war. And I would end the war before I was in office if I was president-elect. So they asked the question, okay, you made this statement that you would end the war. How would you end the war? His response was, I have a really good relationship with Vladimir, and he has a really good relationship with the president of Ukraine. Mm-hmm. And Vladimir respects me. He doesn't respect Biden and the current person running for president. So he's not going to listen to them. So he would just talk to them. But it's like, why is he going to stop because you talk to him?
Don't worry, I'll go over there. I'll go over to his house and have a couple of words with him. It'll be fine.
Because the reason he's trying to do whatever he's doing, he wants the territory.
Yeah.
You talking to him is not helping him, or so do you want Ukraine to give up some of the territory that they're trying to fight to keep?
They're like, well, like, what are you going to go talk to him? What is that?
So, like, what is your plan of communication to try to resolve said issue?
It's a concept.
Now, I can answer everything with, I'm just going to talk to whoever, and then that's it. I can say that every time. That's not telling you my course of action of trying to resolve it, though.
Right.
Yeah, but you also got to be careful watching those clips and shit, because a lot of times those clips are edited in ways to make, or persuade of a particular side. I feel like.
Well, it was a live thing.
Said,
I just didn't watch the whole thing.
No, that girl said that's how he was talking, essentially.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
like live. Like if the context is there, like it's no, like it wasn't taken out of context or anything like that. That's what he said.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the short. I watched the live stream, but I just didn't sit
Mhm.
down and watch the whole thing. I would come
Gotcha.
in, I watched it. They start like bickering. I turned it off. I come back. They're having a regular conversation, or what the person's answering the answers regular, and then they start shoveling shit at each other. So I'm like,
So
that's not helping me when you need to start talking shit to each other.
let me ask this question: Can we pick out at least one good thing and one bad thing that each person said in that debate last night?
For me, for Kamala Harris, like I don't really like her. I feel like she'd be fake to me. It's just me.
What's your opinion?
But
Y'all don't hear that dog barking, right?
uh-uh.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
you might want to get your ears checked out. Yeah.
So
No,
for me,
my dog is
his
barking.
dog is barking.
Oh,
So for
okay.
me, like I don't like either candidate. But one candidate is qualified in this round more than the other, which is her service or whatever the fuck she did as a attorney and now being vice president. And then it's also you got to have the core when you're having meetings and talking to people. I don't believe Donald Trump. Donald Trump talked to motherfuckers like he's above everybody. Excuse me, on a world stage, to me, that's not the proper way to communicate with people. So like how you saying when people laugh at us, talk about us and shit like that,
Mhm.
That was
he would
because of him.
be a primary example of being laughed at and talked about.
America became a shit show when he became president back in 2016.
Like when Obama was in office, even George Bush fucking slow ass.
Yeah, even George Bush punk ass. Yeah.
He wasn't fucking laughed at like how he was when Trump became president.
But he had a certain decorum about him. Like, all right.
So this is what I was wanted to ask you because we were talking about them two saying.
So I don't think we're
each
being
other.
laughed at right now with our current president.
No?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not
now.
not
for being incompetent, but for being too old.
Exactly.
So, but what I was about to say is, so they would Trump was saying that Vladimir and them want him to be president, right? Which is cool. But Kamala's response was, well, they want you to be president because all they got to do is give you compliments and flatter you. And then whatever it is that they want, you're kind of like, well, if somebody stroke his ego, he's likely to be nicer or whatever.
Right,
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's true.
Yeah. So what do you
I'm
want?
not saying it's true, but that's what he do give off of his personality. I'm not saying that it's true on that stage, but his personality is indicative of that statement. I'm not saying that it's a correct statement, but one can see how one would look at it that way.
That debate, I can't say anything of what Donald Trump said yesterday. I can't say I agree with any of that shit. My man said that there's people in Ohio eating the pets, eating the pigs. There's a conspiracy theory going on. Like some of the migrants that came in, Haitians, they living in the Midwest or whatever, and they're eating like all the like pets and shit out there or whatever. And then
I saw a clip of somebody eating cats on Ohio. There was cats.
Yeah, and this nigga went out there and he's fucking repeating it. He's been doing it for the past month or whatever. And the governor of Ohio, motherfucking like the representatives and shit, like it was like it's nothing to like they don't know where the fuck that came from.
I think it was like a joke. I think it was a joke. People
and he
like
keep repeating it though. You know how fucking slow you gotta be. I think he's starting to suffer from dementia as well.
I didn't know he was repeating that. That
shit last night.
Like a joke online.
That nigga said that shit. He's been saying it, man. That nigga, something ain't right with him.
Now, it's one thing that Trump do say that I kind of agree with and I respect. Is when he say how he be trying to make other countries pay their tab or pay their way when it comes to certain shit instead of the United States always bailing everybody out. I kind of agree with that.
That nigga don't know what tariffs mean.
I don't know about that part, nigga. I'm just saying when he say
Trump, that nigga don't know what tariffs mean.
Listen, Trump, you want motherfuckers to pay their own little debts or whatever. Like,
it don't.
Listen, I know what you're saying, Jordan. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But But
Hey,
on
man.
an overall standpoint, like we do give a lot of money to a lot of countries, and we help a lot of motherfuckers out.
Man, look, listen.
And we don't get nothing monetarily in return for it.
No.
Unless we're getting like free territory in that country or something for like a military base. If we getting that, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
This nigga said we need to raise the tariffs. Nigga, we pay the tariffs. We get something for China, you pay that shit. You get something from England,
The tariffs is like the
it.
tax.
What
the
the
taxes,
fuck? Yeah,
the
taxes
taxes
on goods. What is he talking about?
Well, maybe he's saying we raise when they buy stuff from us, we raise their tariffs on shit that they buy from us.
That shit is like, nigga, no. Like, what the fuck you're saying? No, we like the American people cannot afford that.
Well, I get what you.
Tariffs.
I gotta go back to my social studies shit to get back into those specific
Yeah,
words.
I'm like, yo, when I first heard that nigga say that shit, I was like, man, I'm a little rusty, but I don't think we want to do that. Like, that's not something we want to do. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? That nigga crazy, man. Look, listen, I think he thought it was gonna be a cakewalk because he was gonna be running against Joe Biden, and then Kamala Harris came in. He said, "Oh shit, I actually got a motherfucking go out here and work."
Yeah, I don't know.
I got a question for you. Do you think he really wants to be the president?
I don't know what the fuck this nigga wants. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think when he said,
I don't think either one of them really wants it.
When he said,
I know Kamala Harris wants to be president.
I don't know. I don't think either of them do.
I follow Kamala Harris. She wants to be president.
When he sets his mind to a goal, whether he want to do it or not, once he set his mind on something, he sees it all the way through. Now, if he completes said goal, don't know. Even if he decide like I don't want to do it no more, but he like, I already put my foot in my mouth. I gotta go away.
I gotta rock this shit out. And I think that's what's happening now, because I think when Joe Biden he was like, yeah, I could beat this motherfucker, watch this and shit. Then he backed out. He's like, oh fuck. Like, I gotta go talk to somebody that's competent. That's why, like, when did she turn black? I said, turn black. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck? How the fuck you turn black? I didn't know that was a thing.
No, yo, it's just
trans
so like
black. What the fuck is happening?
It's just certain shit he do, and it kind of like it takes away from the, like how Desmond was saying, it takes away the respect of the position because of the antics he does. So it's like how serious is this? That's why it's a laughing stock. Like,
Nigga said,
like,
nigga,
I don't know, man.
Nigga keeps saying the Democrats want to take away the guns. Kamala Harris said, I have a gun. I have guns. Tim Walz have guns. We don't want to take away the guns. We don't want guns to be easily accessible to fucking children. That's what we want. Like, he's getting like okay, all right, man. Like the fact checker. Shout out to the people that was fact checking this shit. You know how many times I forgot the number. They had essentially every time Donald Trump said something out of his fucking mouth, they had to fucking correct him. Every time he said something, literally, like I'm not even trying to be funny and shit. Literally, every time he said something out of his mouth, they was like, "Excuse me, sir, that's not true." And then they give him the real fact. No, well, I'm telling you how I see it. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. So, like I said again, yo, we having a debate. When you come to a debate, you want to have things that's going to align with what your point you're trying to make or the things you're trying to get across.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, then it's like, well, what was the point in having a debate?
Wasn't no point.
And I'm not going to say she did the greatest job neither, because she spent a lot of time rebuttaling what the fuck he said.
Like she should have just whatever. What
she should have just spoke her points and said, fuck whatever he just said.
That was my thing that I did not like about with Kamala Harris. Like, yo, this nigga's an idiot. Just get your shit off or whatever.
Yeah, so like Desmond was saying, like I don't think she did a great job neither. Only time she did a good job is when they asked her the question first, and then she got to answer the first question, and then after the first question, it was always a shit show.
It was a shit show. But all right, if you want to get to like the tirade part, like niggas trading motherfucking barbs and shit, who won then? Who got their shit off the most?
It's not about so for me.
Who got this shit? Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. No, fuck you. That's essentially what they was doing.
Oh, no, you talking about that?
I'm talking about that part.
Donald Trump was winning like shit. That nigga shit.
You think the same thing.
You think he won?
Yeah, because he was talking shit about everybody. It wasn't just her. She was talking shit about Donald and Donald only. Nigga, this nigga Donald Trump talked about anybody in the Democratic Party name he could think of.
That nigga's an idiot, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie to you.
man.
But listen to me. The only reason why I said him because nigga, almost everything he said was an insult. Sometimes she tried to like have a real debate.
But no, I want to
He
ask that.
didn't.
Yeah, they had today they had like they had a 9/11 memorial or whatever, and they seen each other or whatever, and they was talking or whatever. They showed them talking and shit. It was a good debate, whatever, and they was yada 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 whatever. Here's the thing: them two people, they don't really dislike each other.
No, we just trying to get our shit off.
Exactly. And Donald Trump thinks this like this shit is a fucking sitcom.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think her barbs probably cut deeper. I think her bars might have cut deeper. You know what I mean? She had the bet like the more thought out ones, but he had by far the most.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he had the most for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So he had the most
for sure.
This nigga was going crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
But see, like on a world stage, if you have to have a debate with another world leader, nigga, insulting a world leader ain't gonna help fix no fucking problems.
It's not gonna fix anything.
You can't go talk to Vladimir and then
you're making
and
it worse.
The nigga from Ukraine and Vladimir, and you talking to them niggas like you talking to her at the debate to try to resolve their war.
Yeah.
How you think that's gonna turn out?
It's not gonna turn out very well at all. That debate was it was something. It was something.
Yeah, shit. It was some shit.
It was better than the debate with
It was a good eye opener.
It was a better debate than that or whatever.
You said a better debate than some shit.
Yeah, that shit with Joe Biden, that shit was crazy. Them niggas started talking about going golfing. Niggas said, yo, I bet you I can hit a whatever further than you. Nah, fuck that. I hit it further than you. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, so Trump was trying to get a nigga like, you too old for this shit. I'm not old.
Nigga said we go to the golf. Nigga like we go to the golf course right now, and I'm like, hey yo, get this shit off my TV, man.
Like, nigga, you so old, you sound like a ghost, nigga.
Them niggas,
I'm not old.
Them niggas was really beefing about golf on motherfucking on a debate. I said this shit crazy, man.
I'm telling you, America's a joke, yo.
This shit crazy, man.
Get up,
listen,
get down.
That's when you had said something before we started recording about people need to get away from what the two, like choosing two sides or whatever the case may be. Can you elaborate that on a little bit more?
Well, I think from my standpoint, it's that we look at it like you have to choose Democrat or Republican, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to speak. And then you have your wings and shit, right? And your left and your right and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if the people see that there's a wrong and there's no better option, then maybe there's another option, right? Maybe the people can start their own thing, right? Because literally, why do we have these people deciding our fate? And honestly, we don't really have the best of none of these people. I don't feel like none of them have our best interest at heart, right? So I feel like we're either brainwashed to choose one or the other, right? People who come from a Republican background are usually brainwashed by family members to choose that way, and same with Democrat. And if you believe anywhere out the line, I mean, Lord knows you go to my mama house and you like anything other than Democrat, I don't give a shit if he says, my name is Satan. And she's like, well, you know what? Satan is Democratic, and I'm going to follow his ass because I like what he said. You're like, Ma, you know this nigga name is Satan? And no, his name is Satan. It ain't Satan. And she's going to follow that regardless of what, because she's Democratic, right? Like, even though she's like, her name is kind of fucking weird, but whatever. He said he going, give us, free health care. She's going to still follow it regardless of what. It doesn't even matter. Even if it's like, all right, well, these options, they sound kind of iffy, Satan. Like, I don't know if I, want to, give my left titty, for welfare. And he's like, well, you got to do it any fucking way, right? She's going to do it. Why? Because she's used to being Democrat. It's like, fuck it. Maybe it's not that bad given your left titty, because, if you go to the Republicans, you might have to give two titties, right? So she's going to give it. So I feel like people are just brainwashed into believing one or the other instead of saying, okay, how do we as a people come together and create something different? Maybe we don't want this as the people. If these are the options, fuck that. Let's just like vote a year without a president and figure some other shit out. I don't know, but some other option.
That's not right, nigga.
Yeah, so you can't do that. But
it'd be like that Christmas movie, Year Without Santa. People crying and shit, taxes all fucked up.
Santa
Yeah,
don't
man.
help the whole shit move.
Yeah,
This shit
Gracie.
is, everything is a power check. So
Yeah,
not
Gracie. Yeah,
having a
Santa is.
president,
I'm
then
willing to bet y'all that
okay, go ahead.
we can have a year without a president. I'm willing to bet y'all.
I'm willing to tell you that you can't.
I'm willing to bet you. I'm
You
willing
no,
to
I'm
bet
like
you.
no,
I'm
seriously, like
willing to
you
bet
literally can't legally. You can't go a year without a president. That can't happen.
Like we need someone like another title we can give a person. It's like acting president, not vice president though, but like acting president.
But you
Like,
still have to have a
get rid of
president.
You
both
still
the
have to have a
vice.
president to
Nah,
represent the
we just
United
wipe them
States.
like we get rid of the vice president and the president. We'll start off some fresh motherfuckers, in their fucking like late 30s or early 40s, right?
So
Like,
back,
I said, no,
these
well, you got to be
motherfuckers
a
that's-
certain age to run for president. I don't even
So-
think we're old enough to run for president yet.
yes, we
We're
are.
probably
No, you
not.
got-
and
I
that's
think
the
it's
problem.
45.
You see what I'm saying?
You got to be 45 to
We
run for
need better
president.
options.
You sure?
We need better
I
options.
believe so. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think it's 40 something.
It's
Let
in
me
your
see.
But-
I'm
40s.
about to check though. But what I'm saying is though, like, you niggas be like,
So
how was
At-
Barack
at one-
Obama when he
Presidents.
ran?
at one point in time, though, there used to be like third party people who used to run for president.
They don't
Ross
win.
Perot, and there was another
Back when
guy.
men were men and sheep were scared, right?
But people wasn't liking whatever points they were talking. Like anybody can run for president.
You're saying you
just
can run.
gotta-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You just got to be of age and be a citizen.
You gotta have money. You also got. Let's be honest. You have to have money.
You
Oh, yeah,
have to raise
money.
money because you got to go on campaigns. And
You
shit.
got a campaign.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Like, you can't take no normal Joe Schmo. Like, a lot of these cats come off with a little bit of bread out of their pocket. Like, they don't just, they ain't just jumping out there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't voting in
Yeah, you know how much
chicken.
you know how much.
I apologize. You got to be 35. My bad.
Okay, I
no
thought it was.
no one 45 though.
Yeah, so but we ain't
I
voting in
thought- I knew it
Tyrone's
was a
chicken,
5.
yo. Like we will, you know what I mean? Like,
But no, yeah, like you had niggas like
then
Bernie
again, Tyrone
Sanders.
had money, so maybe.
Bernie Sanders was an independent. People fucked with him, but then some of the shit they didn't fuck with. Like anybody that fucking
Man, I
runs
thought
for
he said
president,
Colonel
you want to fuck
Sanders.
with some of the shit they say, and then some of the shit you gonna be like, man, I don't know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
but if your money not long enough to reach,
his money wasn't long enough.
I'm saying if your money not long enough to reach a certain mass that these other two people can reach, so you got like say you got the East Coast sold up, but you ain't getting to the middle of the country. So what the fuck? I ain't helping you.
Ain't doing shit. That nigga Bernie Sanders is what, a senator for fucking Vermont? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You gonna get the niggas from Ben and Jerry to vote for him? That's about it.
But motherfuckers can run. It's just that that motherfucker who
don't
trying to
you
run got
fucking
a
disrespect Ben or Jerry, okay?
No, I fuck with Ben and Jerry. Ben and Jerry's
I
some
know,
real
actually.
niggas.
Fuck Ben and Jerry. I actually don't like them.
Nah,
you
I fuck with Ben and Jerry.
gotta
Fuck
find
Ben and
you gotta
Jerry.
find the funds to run adequately if you want to run as a
You have to
third
have.
party.
I think
It's a money. It's definitely a money pit, man.
No, everything is a money thing. I don't give a fuck where
Yeah.
you at in the world. Everything is about money
You have to
And
have.
all-
You have to.
and all power. Money
you have to
and
raise.
all power.
You have to raise or spend more than $5,000 for your campaign or whatever. These niggas be having hundreds of millions of dollars for their fucking campaign.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
Money
compete
Call them
with a
niggas
cat like that.
filibusters
You
and
come in with
shit.
$20,000 budget. You got these cats coming in who granddaddy and own 3 slave fucking farms back in the day, and I guarantee you're not gonna beat them.
People be saying, "Hey man, we need to come together and figure this shit out." And then people like, "All right, let's come together and figure it out." And then niggas be like, "Well, I don't know what's next." That's essentially what's been happening.
I'm not gonna
We've
lie,
been
though,
hearing this
money-
shit for fucking forever. Since I've been
Listen,
a kid, I've been
money-
hearing motherfuckers saying, "Hey man, this shit ain't working. We need to come together and figure it out." Okay, let's come together and figure this shit out then. Well, I don't know.
A lot of times a third party person don't want to get in bed with the filibuster people. So
Yeah.
like,
Nigga,
I don't wanna pass no laws that you want me to pass, so I don't want to take your money.
money. Like this shit ain't checkers. This shit is chess.
So like you might gotta deal with motherfuckers that you probably really you don't your views on the line with them motherfuckers. Like if you don't believe in guns, the NRA like nigga we'll give you 10 million, nigga, but when you get in there, make sure you pass these gun laws.
I remember we'll bust these guns and shit.
And you like I don't really like guns.
Yeah,
now,
some guns.
now you about $10 million to run your campaign.
Yeah, like here's the thing, man.
You short
you want to
by
get
shorty.
you want to get these motherfuckers that's running, and then you want to start your own thing, whatever the fuck that's going to be, what you're going to call it or whatever. You just be independent or whatever the case may be. then you're going to come together and they're like, we want this, that, and the third. Just like any other candidate, you're going to be like, well, I don't necessarily want this. You know what I mean? Well, I want this. Well, nigga, we can't do that. But we could do this. I understand what people be saying, like, yo, why we keep voting for the same people or whatever the case may be. I get that. At the same time, well, what the fuck do you want? Come together.
I'm about to say,
you got. Do you want?
Somebody
and
has
then
to
put
be
the money
another
together.
option. That's what it is. The money, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, though.
Put the money together. Come together and figure this shit out. Niggas don't really know what the fuck
not gonna happen. I mean, come
niggas
on.
Don't got money.
Niggas don't know what they want, man. That's why you got to vote on the local level.
No, it's
the
not
local
even
level
that.
Matters more.
It's not
Local.
even the fact that people don't know what they want. The fact
You
that
don't have the money to throw away,
it's people don't have.
They don't.
They lack the. It's not even the money. It's not really the money. It's the ambition to actually make a change. Like if you think about it, like people have money, and we all. I don't give a fuck who we are on this planet. We all, at some point in time, even poor people, find a way to waste some money the minute they get some money. And they know in the back of their mind they shouldn't waste this money. And they may say this up, you know what, man? I know I ain't had no Jordans in a long time. I don't want to get these motherfucking $40 shoes. I'm gonna get these motherfucking $180 shoes. I want to treat myself a little something. So we all find ways to make excuses.
I disagree.
Have the ambition for change. If we did, we would every dime to side and we would bear together. We would get aside the differences we would have as friends, family members, and just, people who meet each other on the street. We would put those differences aside and make a change. We can't do that because we don't have the ambition for that change.
All right, I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
I'm gonna disagree there as well.
Nikola Tesla, you think he had the ambition?
Absolutely.
Do you know why his thought process of how he wanted electricity to be built out in the United States didn't work?
It was taken away. They put a stop to it.
Yeah, but number one, the nigga that got the DC current or whatever, Tesla invented that shit, and he realized that if he allowed Tesla to patent his shit and get out there where they do the free energy, everything he built up and down the East Coast would not be worth anything. He would lose all his money.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to shut him down. So basically, he was funding Tesla at one time and took all his funding away.
Mm-hmm.
Once he realized that shit would bankrupt whatever he had going on.
Right.
And all the power who he was dealing with, other niggas that had power like Rockefeller and all them other JP Morgan, all them niggas. They shut Nikola Tesla down. It wasn't his ambition. The nigga didn't have the fund.
I understand that, but he wouldn't have been known as Tesla if his ambition didn't bring him to that point. Now, I didn't say so. He did get capped off. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying. Do I think that people putting the money together is going to actually would be able to actually start a new government or some shit like that? I don't know, bro. It probably get capped just like Nikola Tesla did. But the fact that matter, we would know about people doing the thing, whether it gets stopped or not. Will it get stopped? Probably. You got to have the heart to do that. But like you said, people. They blackballed my man, and people got afraid they want to, fuck with him, and yeah, they put a stop to him. No one wanted to invest in him, even though they thought it was a great idea. They didn't want no problems. They didn't have the ambition. They lacked the heart and the courage to push forward.
Who did?
The people that was backing Tesla up. Tesla had the ambition. He didn't give a shit.
The nigga who was backing him up was the nigga with all the money. He took it away.
And he pulled away. That's what I'm saying.
No, he didn't lack the ambition. Nigga, Tesla would have bankrupted him. He didn't lack.
Tesla would have got bankrupted, which would have caused for him to be bankrupt.
No. If Tesla shit would have became a thing, that AC/DC current shit that we got, how we run electricity right now, that shit would have been null and void. It would have been put out of business. That was his main income.
Right.
So if Nikola Tesla should get off the ground and become something which he was invested in, he then would be losing hella money.
Somebody's seen the problem, right?
Yeah. So the guy who took the money from Tesla was the guy giving Tesla the money. It wasn't like a bunch of people invested in Tesla and they got scared. The one nigga who was giving him the money took the money away.
The he owned AC/DC is what you're saying?
Yes. Tesla built it or whatever, and what's his name stole the patent from him.
Okay,
I forgot the nigga who owned it, but he was the one. He was.
He didn't want to change, right?
Correct, but So what I'm saying to you is, someone was investing in Tesla. It wasn't that Tesla ambition derailed him. A nigga saw, oh shit, I keep investing in this. He's gonna bankrupt me or fuck me up over here. Then I got people that's invested in me doing this shit over here. I got copper. I got all this metal shit that I'm using to run all this other shit. So I'm driving other businesses, and my business is being driven doing other things. So this one thing that Tesla's gonna do, he's gonna put multiple businesses out of business doing it. his way for free with free energy versus us charging people for electricity. We got to shut him down. We got to no more funding for you, my nigga.
I think that's a great example.
It is not so. It's not about ambition. It's the lack of funds or the lack of what is the word I'm looking for, yo? It's the when you don't have like the equipment and shit. Like so the lack of funds and the lack of access to getting things. And normally the money is what's gonna give you the access to whatever you want, like buildings, equipment, resources. So the lack of resources, the lack of funding is why Nikola Tesla didn't really get to put his shit out the way he saw it.
I think that's a great example, and to point out a lot of good points. So let me say it this way. I still said what I said earlier, a lack of ambition, but I do agree with one thing that you said. You could have all the ambition in the world and no financial resource, and it's going to be hard to make things happen. You could have all the financial resources in the world and have no ambition, and you also won't make things happen. So I do believe, though, most people who have an ambition, I feel like when you have a high level of ambition, you find ways to get the money to get projects going. This is how and why a lot of people we consider to be technical or information technology leaders are who they are today. A lot of them didn't have the money to fund their projects. Other people did. They had a dream and ambition. Now, I'm not saying that all you need is a dream and ambition, because you could be like the drunker who sits, on a corner somewhere and he has this patent in the back of his back. He's been carrying for 15 years of this idea he has, right? But he has no ambition and no money. He's going nowhere with that. Really had that ambition, and he will try to figure out how to get the money. So I just think in order for people to make a change, they're going to have the ambition. Now, yeah, they may not have the money, or they may have the money. It may not take a lot of money. It may take enough people putting together fucking $100. That's not a lot of money. So I don't think the number needs necessarily be astronomical to make a change. I think the people just have to get together. I mean, maybe if anything, maybe one of the biggest downfall is it's hard for people to get together. It's hard for people to join together and trust one another, especially, the brown melanated people of of North America, man. We have an issue with trusting each other, man. Like, we don't like to work well with each other at all. We see it all the time, man. Like, you go to someone else's city and they don't know where you from. A lot of times somebody trying to check you. It's like that shit's the not genome code or some shit, so that could also be a problem. But ambition, I think an ambition for change, I think it would be needed.
Well, I agree it's needed, but I don't think a lack of it would be a cause for should not happen, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lack of it. It's a number of things. It's a number of things.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, nigga, I would like some fresh faces. Yes, it's just that shit. It's easier said than done, my nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You need a gang.
Absolutely.
You need not just you need black and white people to come together for that shit, man.
I'm saying, like,
United States.
Like, you look at like the Black Panthers. You had other, like, motherfuckers try to make some type of change, and then
they say Martin Luther King, his march on Washington was about not just black people but poor people, essentially. Yeah,
it was about economics.
Yeah,
and when they realized what he was doing, they said,
"Oh no,
this nigga tricked us. We thought it was about blacks. It's about making poor people not poor no more."
Exactly. Like, no.
Get that nigga out of here.
Yeah, exactly. This shit a mess. We don't even have a fucking middle class anymore. It's either rich or poor. That shit's crazy now. Like, it's insane. You think about niggas talking about I'm voting for Donald Trump, man. He about the money. I'd be like, well, I got a business or whatever. Sir, if you're not making over $100 million, that shit does not affect you. I want people to realize that if you're not making 100 million or more, whatever the fuck Donald Trump's tax ordeal is not giving you anything. Okay. All right. None of that shit. Like, do your Googles. It's okay to research things. Okay. Like, he's not helping you, nigga. What percentage of that in the world is? Calvin, you smart. How many motherfuckers in the world 100 million and up?
Oh shit, I don't know, nigga. I haven't done
It
that type
ain't
of
that
research.
much. I just
Oh no, you
yeah,
said
it
in the
ain't
whole
that much.
world though.
That's like the 1%. You start getting to the like what percent is that? What they call that?
It might be like 10% now.
Yeah, that's a 10%. When you start to get to like now you get to the billions. Now that's 1%.
Nah, yeah. Because a lot of people are 100 millionaires now.
Yeah.
More than ever, I should say. Not now, but more than ever.
Do
You
you
talking about the
think?
world? You talking about the world, not just United States.
Well, now I'll spread it out to the world.
So it's probably like 10%.
10%, yeah. In the
bit
United States, it's less.
Yes, I would believe it.
Do you think that it's fair here in the United States that someone that's making $50,000 a year pays the same amount of taxes as someone that has $100 million?
No, because that 50,000 is probably gonna be like really 25,000 or a little bit more than 25,000 that they take home. Because they take like half of your taxes.
They take like 29.7% or some shit like that. It's some number like that.
But then you gotta look at like SSI because that's just tax. But then you gotta look at SSI.
That's all that shit.
Social Security, your health insurance, so
all of that, yes.
So you're not really seeing all your money for real.
And it's a nigga out there that's making 100 million, and he getting the same amount of taxes out there taken away.
No, he's not paying $50 million. Well, if you made 100 million, then you might pay $50 million. But if
that's what I'm saying. That shit ain't hurting you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. It doesn't make sense that what like niggas is paying the same amount of taxes as a motherfucking nigga that's wealthy.
And then it's different too. So like, say like a boxer, like Floyd fought and made 100 million off a fight. He's going to pay more taxes than a company that made 100 million because they're going to have payroll and all this other shit.
You got to pay all them people
tax breaks and all of this other kind of shit.
And he's still going to see a fucking good. You still going to see if it's 100 million. He's still going to see fucking 8 figures.
No, but I'm saying Floyd might get taxed more than a company who made 100.
Yeah, but he's still going to see. What I'm saying is he's still going to see.
Yo, he's still going. Yeah.
It just the world just doesn't. The United States, shall I say, just doesn't fucking make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think like they gotta like I get the price of certain things going up, but housing is probably the biggest thing that's too expensive.
That shit is, man. Look, listen, man. That shit hit like a record high. Like why you paying like 7% on a home, my guy? Like that is absurd. 8%.
But not even buying. I mean, like even to rent is probably more than it is to buy a house.
Renting is mad expensive.
Rent is more than to buy a house, my nigga. If you want to be comfortable, renting is more than buying a house.
Like it's a fucking mess out here, man. They talking about we raised minimum wage, nigga. They still struggling.
Yeah, y'all need to give me another cost of living raise.
Yeah, like none of this shit makes sense, man. None of this shit makes sense. Niggas is all out here arguing over motherfucking.
But see, like when you say you raise minimum wage, y'all raise the minimum wage ain't helping because y'all keep letting them raise the prices of housing. Like y'all gotta bring the price of housing down, my nigga. That shit need to be regulated. Like y'all gotta have a cap on square footage and bedrooms and shit. Y'all gotta put a cap on a number. Like
cost of living incentive is not a real thing. I want businesses to stop saying that shit to you. I want the government to stop saying that shit to you. It's not a real thing.
What's think not a real thing?
The motherfucking cost of living increase on your paycheck or whatever each year you get. That shit is not a real thing.
That should be like $20, $7 a check.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the motherfucking everything, milk gone up $5. Egg, nigga, what you say the other day, Carl? You said, yo, you went there to the motherfucking grocery store, but
7 items, yo.
Spent $150 out this bitch.
I ain't had no meats. No meats. Nigga, I bought eggs.
You got my man out here said he gonna just eat bacon and eggs for the rest of the year, man. What the fuck is going on out here? Nigga said you gotta eat bacon and eggs for the rest of the fucking year, man. This shit, America. Fix it. This shit is out of hand.
But no, that shit was harsh. I was like, God damn, this
shit is out of hand. I ain't getting no
real food, man. I just got like shit to hold you over type shit.
Niggas is worried about a motherfucking war that's going on all the way over there and shit. I know you got, some interest in the shit. Nigga, what the fuck is going on in the United States? Worry about that shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, so like I be understanding certain shit, but I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, like, yo, we do so much outside the country, and it's like, nigga, we ain't fixing the problem we got here.
No,
damn.
None of that shit, my nigga. We still don't have a fucking bridge here in Maryland up there in fucking Baltimore. The fucking
That shit gonna take a
fix
while.
that shit, man. They had the bed and all this other shit, whatever. Meanwhile, any time you be like, yo, let me write this check real quick for motherfucking Israel so they can go buy some more guns and shit. Here's $7 billion so you can go buy some guns. Nigga, they've sat there and bitched and moaned about, oh, we gotta help these niggas fix a bridge. We gotta help them fix a bridge. Nigga, you just wrote a check for $7 billion for niggas to get guns and shit. Are you shitting me? None of this shit makes sense.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whatever, man. I'm
some
just
shit
out
I
here
get,
living.
some shit I get, some shit I don't.
Yeah, like none of this shit makes sense, man. We live in a fucking simulation, man. Live in a fucking simulation, man. We can move on from this shit before I get upset and shit, man. Everybody good? Ain't got any other things you want to say out there? I know y'all niggas don't fuck with Kamala Harris. Like I said, I fuck with you, Kamala. I voted for you back in 2020 and shit.
It's not that
You want to get my vote again in November, baby. Let's do
not that I
this
don't
shit.
fuck with her. I just be like, yo, sometimes everything should be being phony. Like, just be yourself.
That ain't her fault. That's her fucking campaign. That's her campaign.
I know, but I'm just saying. Nigga,
tell people how you make greens.
yeah, like,
you know what I like to do. Like, stop that shit. Stop shucking and jiving. Okay.
But yeah, exactly. Like,
stop shucking.
Other than that, I don't got no problem. I just don't like. Just be yourself. I
fuck with Kamala Harris, man. I like that she went out there and then she didn't even have to say anything. She let motherfuckers in California come out there and say she out there locking people up and shit. She wasn't locking motherfuckers up. She was actually trying to help black people from not being locked up for some bullshit or whatever the case may be. When she was a prosecutor out there in the Bay Area, and then when she became district attorney for the state of California, she was out there still kicking ass. I'm just saying you could do the motherfucking research. That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. She's actually a good person and shit. And stop saying that she turned black. That's not a real thing. You can't fucking just turn fucking black. That shit is crazy. She's a black fucking woman.
Maybe she just started accepting her blackness.
That shit sounds even worse. This lady been motherfucking identifying as fucking black. That shit is crazy to me.
I don't know nothing about that part. That
said
part
hi.
wild to me.
And then you hear white people, oh, hi, she's black. Her fucking father's Jamaican. Are we high? Are you high?
I thought Jamaicans was black.
And then you got some dumb people who's like, she South Asia. Yeah, nigga, that's where motherfucking India is. What is going on? I ain't know people was this fucking slow. People are dumb. People are dumb.
I got a question. Do they consider Indians black or not?
Some of them motherfuckers blacker than you and I.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
They black people.
Man, fuck out of here, man.
Niggas in Philippines is essentially black.
Man. This shit crazy, man. We can move on from this shit, man.
What? I got a question though, man. Maybe
go for it. As we can move on this shit. Go for it, my brother.
What makes her black again?
Her heritage.
Her heritage makes her black.
The ethnicity, yes. Like her dad.
So her ethnicity is black?
Her race, her
black.
ethnicity, her all of that
shit. It's only one race.
Is human. Her race
is only one race, my nigga.
So it's not a race.
It's only one race, my nigga.
it literally is only one race. It's the human race.
I love semantics.
Your
semantics
ethnicity
is all right.
Your ethnicity would make you quote unquote black, brown, white, whatever fuck niggas want, whatever color.
Yeah, because I asked this question because I hear like y'all niggas are using this shit like all like willy nilly, and it drives me insane when I hear people use that, because if you say like I'm brown, they're like, you're not brown. And it's like, I'm literally, the complexion of my skin is brown. They're like, you're not brown. Brown is someone from India, and it's like, well, I mean, technically they're like a variation. I mean, like
you're doing the semantics. That's what
yeah,
I'm not doing semantics. I'm just doing logic. Let's do it like this. What about this person? Unless we're talking about a social construct.
They are people of color. They are people of color.
That's fine.
Yeah, just say that, man. Motherfuckers are people of color, man. This shit crazy, man. It's some hotep shit.
Had to ask. It's shit.
No, my brother.
Logically shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, when people, if you tell someone like, yeah, I don't know if I consider myself African American. What do you mean? Are you crazy? I'm not black. You are black. And it's like, well, it's what's black.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, it'd be on the paper, but I've never ran around like, yeah, I'm African American. I just like I'm black.
I don't claim that on paper. I don't claim black on paper. I'm
black American.
There's nothing black about me. My hair's not even really black.
Because I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
My
grandparents.
Black, y'all. You sitting there talking to my mother about this shit the other day. My grandparents was down there fucking Belize and motherfucking, I forgot what the other island is and shit or whatever the case may be. And then, that's what, what's like 2 generations of the case, maybe, because then my mother or whatever. Anyway, what I'm saying, like, I was born here in the United States and shit, right? But I know I can trace my tree back.
My lineage.
Yeah, I can trace that shit back to where it needs to be.
I can trace my tree back.
Yeah, I can trace that shit back or whatever the case may be.
My shit all in the South.
Yeah. Either way you want to put it in shit, man. I'm here.
Virginia, North Carolina, and Alabama.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Oh shit, how the fuck you switch sides like that?
Who?
You just switched sides. What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I ain't do shit.
That shit. Oh shit, you switched sides. That's some cool shit, man. The fuck is that?
Cool shit, man. How you switch sides? He did switch sides.
Yeah, you switched sides, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can move on.
You ain't
we got a little too hotepy for me. What else y'all guys want to talk about?
R.I.P. to
Rich Homie Quan.
Well, him too, but what's his name? Is it Frankie Beverly?
Yeah, Frankie Beverly. He oh shit, he went back. Frankie Beverly, he went on to glory. I don't know I don't know if it happened yesterday
James
or
Earl
today
Jones.
or whatever. I forgot I didn't know that his real name was something else.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it ain't Frankie Beverly. I think his last name is Beverly, but it's something else. But yeah, he motherfucking passed away and shit. Let me look my man up and shit real quick.
And James Earl Jones, right?
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
He passed away the other day. Yeah.
Damn. Rich
Was,
Homie.
92.
He was 93.
93.
Yeah, 93.
Yeah.
His name was Howard Beverly.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I thought James Earl Jones was in his 90s for like 20 years.
God damn, you been aged that nigga out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear to God, I thought he was like 108.
Yeah.
I thought he was. I ain't gonna lie. I aged that nigga like, well, I thought he was old as shit, though.
Like I been thought that nigga was old.
They said 93. I'm like, damn, that's it.
I know.
93 don't sound that old nowadays, right?
Is it him or?
I just thought he was, man. I just thought, yo, I've seen like old ass movies with him in it, like old movies. And then, like, you know, he's been old in a lot of movies I've seen as a kid.
That's like my
nigga
nigga.
Been old since we've been 12.
That's like my nigga Morgan Freeman. My nigga Morgan Freeman was old as shit.
He was in the 70s since we was 12.
Morgan Freeman been old in movies since I was a kid.
Morgan Freeman was old as shit and Lean on Me, nigga. That shit came out in the 80s.
Yeah, he was. That's
and I'm you know what I'm saying, dog.
How old is he, right?
You smoke crack, don't you?
Like, yo, that nigga was, he was in his 60s since we was like 8. We was like 8, he was in his 60s and 70s, yo.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
How old is Morgan Freeman? He old as a bitch.
I think he in his 80s. Let me see.
Ain't no way, bro. He should be older than that.
No, I think. What's your guess? How old you think Morgan Freeman is? I'm about to look this shit up.
All right, since you said
if James Earl was only 93, I'm gonna say he about
87,
between 78 and 82.
87.
Damn, Desmond Wright, 87.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I guessed that, but he couldn't have been that far behind motherfucker.
87 out this motherfucker.
That's a good ass guess. I promise I didn't.
He be still acting out this motherfucker too and shit, man.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it, man. But rest in peace to Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace to Morgan. I said Morgan Freeman. I'm about to kill that nigga. My bad.
James Earl Jones.
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan, man. That one, yeah. That
was fucked
That's
up.
sad how he passed away and shit.
Somebody drugged him. Allegedly, they said he died of overdose, but then they said somebody drugged him.
He said his brother, they were chilling in the kitchen or whatever. He dropped a plate of food. He started having his seizures, but his brother didn't. You know, he said he just picked the plate up and put his brother on the couch and shit or whatever. And then woke up the next morning. His girl seen him on the couch, just put a blanket on him, not thinking anything. Let me take the kids to school and shit. You come back in the crib like, oh, this nigga. Like, yo, you good?
They could have possibly saved it.
I could have saved his brother.
He saw that nigga have a seizure, and he ain't wait to see that nigga come out of that seizure.
Yeah, that right there,
that's some wild fucking sounding shit. Like, it's no way you see a person having a seizure, and nowhere in my mind, like, even if I saw a random nigga on the street having a seizure, I'm gonna stop. And if I stop, I'm like, yo, I know I'm gonna wait until like that nigga be like, yo, I'm good. I'm like, nah, nigga, but you might want to.
Nah, you have.
Didn't that happen to you before, Desmond?
What, a seizure?
No, so you saw somebody like having like a
Oh
medical
yeah, man. Like I'm not
emergency.
going. What I've seen that happen a lot in my life, family, non-family, and I already know, man. Like when a person comes out of a seizure, like for the next 20, 30 minutes, they don't even know who the fuck they are, even when they're
No.
trying to get themselves together. So it
Yeah.
takes them a while. So the last thing I'm gonna do is leave a person unattended. Oh, he good now. Just go ahead and go to sleep, bro. Because sometimes when people have
No,
seizures,
we're going to the
their
hospital.
We're going
body
to the
works so
hospital.
hard where like you'll hear them snoring, like they'll literally go to sleep right there. But that don't mean they're good, my nigga. You know
But
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
he was standing up and fell out, so he could have hit his head. He needed to go to the hospital.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like how you just like that nigga killed him, bro. Like I'm sorry.
That's what happened with the dude I was working with. Had a seizure sitting at the little lunch table joint.
Yeah.
The niggas called 911. Like, nigga, I ain't about to be like, oh yeah, go back to work. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, take your dumb ass over there. Let them do what they got to do to you, yo. Keep you out.
No, he ain't go back to work. That nigga went to the ambulance and went to the hospital.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That why not go back to work, nigga? Why would he go back to work?
No, I'm just saying, even to be like, oh, I'm just gonna drive
for
home.
that to be
Shit, not
his
today, you
brother,
ain't nigga. You better go get this ambulance.
Yeah, you gotta go on ambo, bro.
I come pick you up and bring you back to your car.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yo,
You gotta go on
that's his
ambo.
brother though. Do y'all hear me?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's your brother. Like,
that.
that nigga, that's some foul shit going on.
He
right
thinking
there, boy.
his brother, either some foul shit going on, or his brother's probably like, yo, this shit probably happened before. Let me go ahead and set him up, or whatever the case may be.
Like, if he was sitting down,
they don't get no less scarier the more you see him.
If he was sitting down and it happened, I can understand, like, like letting him chill or whatever after he came out of it. But if he was standing up,
play the food. Down, yeah, he had to play the food.
No, nigga, we got to, unless he caught him before he fell. Then I don't know.
Like, yo, you good?
If he caught him before he hit the floor, then that's different.
I'm not even asking you, yo, you good? I'm calling as soon as I catch your ass. I'm calling 911. And
after I get you sat down.
Yeah,
man, this motherfucker just had a
rip.
Yeah, like
what I'm supposed to be doing next?
Yeah.
I mean, this nigga in here like we talking about a nigga like you and I, because I can see a regular nigga like, hold on, nah, don't call the ambulance. Yo, that shit $900, boy.
No.
Let me try to get myself together.
Well, nigga, you just about to be $900 in the hole.
Yeah, but exactly, you gonna be $900 in the hole, nigga.
You about to be $900 in the hole a day.
You getting the fuck out of here?
That could have been Rich Homie's issue. Rich Homie Quan, he can't. I'm sure he'd have paid that stack for his motherfucking life.
That nigga would have paid it.
You was gonna be $900 short with me that day.
Yeah, Gary, so you gonna be mad at me because you leaving out of here in the ambo. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Even if I had to take you to the emergency room myself,
exactly.
You still go to the hospital.
Yeah, nigga, you going to live.
Like,
no, don't call him. Don't call him.
You gotta
get
take
your ass
me.
in the car then, nigga. We going to the hospital.
Damn, you
fuck out of here.
Y'all plug them AKG things, whatever them shit's called. Plug them shits up. Run that shit. Let me see what's going on.
Exactly. I want to make sure this nigga all right. Yeah, fuck out of here, man.
You want him to go home tonight? Fuck no, he can stay tonight.
That nigga staying. Yeah, Gary said this nigga staying. This motherfucker.
No. I don't want that on my conscience at all. I can
Hell no.
In the morning.
Yeah.
I dropped you off home and shit. You didn't die. Now I'm thinking,
exactly.
Exactly.
This dumb ass off. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he gonna stay here tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow morning to get him. After y'all run all of y'all tests.
Yeah. Run all
and fill me and look and fill me in with what y'all results is.
Yeah, exactly. And you call me, you bitch ass niggas. Oh man, that sucks, man. Yeah, he's
yeah, that does suck though, bro.
He's no longer with us. I just feel like it could have been prevented.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, damn, bro. Like,
man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of shit that can happen when you have a seizure too, though.
Well, that shit sucks, man.
Yeah, I know one thing. The last thing I would have done is turn my back and been all like, willy nilly about that shit.
But like Jordan said, if that's something that normally happens and he did his normal routine, even though we don't look at it like that, that's probably was the normal routine. Put him on a chair.
Yeah, put him on. Yeah, he'll come through. He'll come through. Whatever. He'll be all right.
Nah, like I don't, that. You know what I mean? I don't be knowing niggas ins and outs and shit.
No, fuck that. You see me fucking fall out like
I don't know.
But it's just for me. I'm too
crazy.
scared. I'm too scared for that kind of shit. So
dead ass. Me too. I'm not.
At that point in time, I'm gonna pick up my bitch ass nigga flag because we went to the hospital.
You ain't no bitch ass nigga. You a real nigga. Get me to the fucking hospital, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I don't want no smoke.
I want to live.
To the hospital. Damn.
That's some hardcore shit. You ain't no bitch ass nigga. Get your homie to the hospital. You a real nigga.
Fuck that. I don't know. I would never say no shit like that.
Nah, yo, I'm good. I know you is. Go ahead, get in the car.
Yeah, I know you good, man. Come on, get your ass in the car, man. Yeah,
put your seatbelt on, nigga. Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, go ahead. Shit. Yeah, you real good, nigga.
Which one got your records?
That's it.
I would drop 45 minutes of that one.
Real good.
Yeah, nigga. No, you stay awake though. Stay awake. So
Yo.
yo. All right, bet you good. All right, now, yeah. Fuck out of here.
Yo, you good?
Yeah.
Like, why you chopping me like Ric Flair? Nigga, just want to make sure you still
Just
here.
make sure
nigga.
you straight.
You still here.
Y'all niggas ain't dying on me. Fuck out of
Why
here.
you chopping me like Ric Flair?
Woo!
Slap like Ric Flair.
Woo! Slapping the shit out of that nigga. Wake your ass
What the
up.
fuck,
Fuck
yo,
wrong
I'm
with
up,
you?
nigga.
It ain't no sleeping in this motherfucker,
All right,
man. You better talk to me. Talk to me, bitch. What's wrong with you, nigga? Stay awake. Y'all niggas
Nigga, like
see
they roll these windows up. Nigga, 25 degrees outside.
Man,
Nigga,
fuck that. Stay awake. Y'all see
alert,
y'all see Shannon Sharp getting freaky on the internet?
no, what the hell happened?
No, I don't even know if I want to see that, honestly.
Nigga said Unc got hacked. Yeah, some freak ball shit. I ain't get a chance to see it. I didn't want to see it. He had some freak ball shit going on or whatever. Got caught. I think it was shared on Instagram.
Got caught is wild as shit. What do you mean he got caught?
Said Unc was out here fucking on Instagram, I think.
Got caught. Like,
he was like he went live while he was banging something out.
I don't know. I don't know if it's video or whatever the fuck the case may be, because I didn't catch it.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, my shit said Shannon Sharp going live. I was in a meeting. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm glad you missed that one.
Oh.
You were like, yo, what the fuck?
It's like,
Shannon Sharp going live. I know it. Look, and then you had a mic off and shit. I'm sorry, Calvin.
Like, yeah, Shannon
You
Sharp
say
said
something?
Shannon Sharp says he was hacked after an explicit video surfaced. Beware, Shannon Sharp Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out. So he was out here fucking or whatever he was doing, and then how the fuck? Come on, man. Did he at least say he wanted people to see what was going on? He pulled a Drake.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Out here tugging on himself and shit. What did nigga Kendrick say on the song?
Said tugging on himself.
Tugging on himself. Nigga Drake was on the motherfucking on the plane.
I'm gonna reach out to Shannon Sharp and offer
crazy out here.
My security services, man. Security prevention services. I got a new client.
Yeah. Fuck out of here. Speaking of that shit, I just mentioned Drake and shit. Kendrick Lamar, Super Bowl.
Halftime.
New Orleans, February 9th?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. 2025.
Wasn't there some like saying he said to him like, I think Drake reached out to Kendrick Lamar for a redo, like a rebattle or some shit.
No. Drake.
Is that
said,
true?
Drake
like,
said,
how the fuck do you do that? Like,
said round 2 or whatever.
Again.
Nah, Drake was posting shit and it said something about like a round
2. And then the commercial for the Super Bowl. Yeah, and the commercial for the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar said, "No round 2s. We don't do those."
Yeah, you got to win a championship when you win a championship.
Yeah. Let's get it. And then I don't know, y'all niggas be living under a rock and shit. So people,
and I know what's going on.
Oh, you seen how pissed off people was because they didn't pick Lil Wayne?
But so I wanted to talk about this first. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, I'm not gonna jump the gun.
Well, go ahead, get your shit off, then, brother. We head down to this part, baby.
How did any of y'all feel about? Did y'all think Lil Wayne should have had the Super Bowl because it was in New Orleans?
No.
I never knew you. I never knew you had to be from the city. The Super Bowl lynch.
That shit never happened. It's only happened once.
Okay.
It only happened once because when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg did it and shit when he was in L.A. Other than that, no.
Well, Big Boy did perform in Atlanta, but he didn't have a whole set. He came out with.
He performed in Atlanta. When the fuck was it in Atlanta?
It was a while ago. But you look it up, you'll see it.
But yeah, no, you don't have to be from the fucking city. And also niggas from New Orleans. Let me tell you something. They won't be inside of the Super Bowl. It's expensive.
So that's not even my.
That shit is a big ass corporate event.
Okay, so now you're walking in my lane. You walking that way I'm coming from.
That's all the Super Bowl is. It's a big ass corporate event.
What corporate investors want to hear Lil Wayne song?
Thank you. My Lil Wayne. I fuck with Lil Wayne. He has a great catalog. All of his fucking music essentially is a bunch of sexually driven.
It's not appropriate.
Yeah,
it's not appropriate for children.
It's not. You can't play that shit on. There's a lot of editing and type of shit like that on television. Nah.
Like what song? Y'all give me 5 songs y'all would play at the Super Bowl for Lil Wayne.
He want to do a Millie.
That's one.
He want to do Lollipop.
You can't do Lollipop.
He can't do Lollipop. I take that back. He want to do a Millie. He want to do
Fireman.
Fireman. He'll do Fireman. He'll do Go DJ.
Okay, that's not bad. I ain't thinking about Go DJ.
Yeah, he'll do Go DJ. Don't he got a song with Lil Eminem?
Nobody wants to hear that though. He might could do the joint with Lloyd though. The stop. Wait a minute,
Hey, man.
But
Nobody will hear that shit. And I'm
exactly.
and I love that song. What I'm saying is the rest of America don't want to hear that shit, man.
So for me, I'm saying this is what I'm trying to. I ain't gonna say I was trying to tell people, but I'm like, this nigga don't have the songs.
No, he
Super
don't.
Bowl.
That nigga got a lot of #1 songs, but they're
And
not.
like, yo, they got
they're
the
not-
Hot Boys. They got Hot Boys No Limit. I'm like, so what they gonna be on that bitch like? I like a hot, the one that don't tell me to stop. Eat a dick, swallow the cum. You know how to pop. They gonna air that one.
They gonna
On
be
the Super
doing
Bowl?
that shit. Whoa, they up tattooed and balled up, motherfucker. My heart feel anger because I don't give a fuck. What they gonna be doing? Like they doing all these songs? Motherfucking Master P gonna talk about something. Fool, I'm the colonel of the motherfucking tank. Like I don't know. I don't think people were thinking that way. I think
like it's hot.
yeah.
Like it's hot. Like no. What are we?
Would you back
like,
that ass up? Girl, you
girl, you
look
look good when you back that ass up.
Look,
You
like-
gonna say this at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you can't do those. You can't do those songs. That's all I was saying. People got upset. I'm like, there's no need to get upset. You can like Lil Wayne and still understand that he can't do the Super Bowl.
Yo. And on top of all of that, right? Give me his most recent hit that everybody's gonna know.
I let one go. 5, 4, 3, 2, or something that bang, the one he took the special delivery beat. That was like 2018, I think, 2019 or some shit like that.
Dog, these fucking new white people that's gonna be here ain't gonna know these songs.
I don't think Lil Wayne's had a recent, like the last like 3 years type hit.
Yo, when that shit go, when that nigga Kendrick say wah wah wah, they gonna go crazy in that.
Kendrick, shit, when white people, they're gonna go crazy when he do Humble.
They're gonna go crazy when he do any song.
And when he do anything, because white people love Kendrick Lamar.
But when he get into that current event bag, that not like us, they play not like us to start the season.
They said he absolutely has to do not like us. Like it's no way that he can't. You know that the Grammy Awards are a week before the Super Bowl this year. So it's gonna be possible. I'm not even gonna say I'm willing to bet money.
He's gonna win a Grammy
Lamar,
and then perform.
He's gonna win a Grammy for not like us, and then go
perform it at the Super Bowl.
And you know he has an album coming now. You know this. You know this.
I just want to get my hopes up, so I don't know yet.
I think he's going to. Same thing.
I need to see that nigga say, I'm driving.
Yeah, I'll take that back because Rihanna came and did the Super Bowl and had shit coming, and she just did the Super Bowl or whatever.
Are they like us? I don't know.
But yeah, like the whole, and then Nicki Minaj got on the internet and then went off and called Jay-Z a house nigga because
why did she? Why?
Because she's saying that she let people influence them to pick not Drake.
So you think Lil Wayne should have had the Super Bowl halftime show? Because it was in New Orleans.
Oh, you not asking me? Oh,
wait. How does this have to do with? Does this not have anything to do with Nicki Minaj? I'm just making sure.
Do you think Lil Wayne should get to do the halftime show for the NFL at the Super Bowl because it's in New
Orleans? I do think it should have been a Lil Wayne showcase with Kendrick Lamar there. I think Kendrick Lamar should be there only for the. I do think because it is in New Orleans, kind of like I mean this has happened a lot of times. The artists of that known city where
no, that's not happening a lot of times.
It has been happening.
It's never happened. It's only happened once.
One time.
Okay,
and that's because listen. But that's only
how the fuck you gonna ask me a question of my opinion?
No, because you said it's you said
you just trying to give me some facts.
So it's happened before.
I'm giving you facts of what happened. It happened one time.
It's only happened one time, and that was
I'm telling you
in
LA.
So I'm telling you why, but I'm telling you why it happened though.
Oh.
Dr. Dre had just received a Lifetime Achievement Award, and then he performed at the halftime show.
It happened.
And that was like
Lil
the
Wayne
first
did not
time.
just receive.
And that was like the first time the Super Bowl
my,
been
once
played
again,
in
once
LA
again,
and like
when I was
for fucking
asked
ever.
of my opinion,
Oh, all
my
right, my fault. Go
opinion
ahead. My
is
fault.
because I don't understand how niggas is telling me what I should believe.
No, go
Anyway,
for it. You're right,
No, I was
Champ.
just correcting your
it's
fact.
happened.
I was
It's
correcting your
happened
fact.
before
Once.
with other artists, right? And I don't see why it couldn't happen, right? Why there couldn't be a showcase of Lil Wayne and some New Orleans talent, with Kendrick Lamar, since he is kind of like the guy that's going on. If it doesn't happen with Lil Wayne, I'm not mad either, because Kendrick Lamar, for one, I do like him as an artist, and he is kind of he's kind of what's popular. He's pop right now, right? So he's part of the popular crowd. He's what's going on. So I mean, there would be a fool not to use him at all. So I'm cool either way, but I don't think that would be a problem if they were to showcase Lil Wayne. Is that what Nicki Minaj was saying? Is that what's going on there?
Well,
She thinks Lil Wayne supposed to should did the whole halftime show.
and she's saying that the powers
Well,
could be.
opinions are like assholes,
And saying the powers could be they fucked up or whatever, and then called Jay-Z a house nigga. But by the way, none of these people are saying Jay-Z's name. By the way, they're talking these words and these subliminals and shit, but they're not saying Jay-Z's name.
Well, Cameron said Jay name.
He said his name.
Yeah, he said Jay name.
Because I watched that episode and he said you know what it is, because he said they were supposed to have been the Fanatics or whatever the case may be, and then they didn't. And then all of a sudden they got uninvited to go to Fanatics or whatever, and then Mace was like, "Yeah, man, I don't like whatever the fuck he said," and the niggas was like, "Should we say names?" Them niggas ain't say no names.
No, he was like Jay had a problem with Wayne because Wayne said something about Beyonce or some shit like that.
Nigga,
but I'm like, y'all,
that was.
Listen, hold up. So my fault, but everybody keeps saying that. But when Wayne was going through his tax problem, Jay-Z paid for that shit and bailed that nigga out of that problem.
$14 million.
So for a nigga that who hates you and gives you $14 million to help you out.
And also, nigga, that was the early 2000s. When the fuck was that?
We talking about when he said the statement.
When he said this shit, and we talking about
it was way before he got the 14. It was way before he got the $14 million.
Yeah, them niggas exchanged words and shit. Fucking almost 20 years ago. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yo, Jay was going to sign Lil Wayne, but Baby sent Jay-Z a cease and desist letter or some shit.
It was I forgot what Jay-Z said. It wasn't cease and desist. It was like it was some other words. It was like some harsh, whatever the fuck it was and shit like that.
Yeah, but it's still like you infringing on my business type shit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was legally unable to sign Lil Wayne after he received the letter. And he called Baby first to let him know, like, yo, I'm thinking about.
He went to New Orleans and did it. He went to New Orleans. He talked about it when he did that interview. He said he got in a prowler with him. He rode around New Orleans and shit. And he said, yo, I'm thinking about signing Wayne. I'm coming to you with it because I know that's your boy right there. But, I'm thinking about signing him. And he wants to come on over. So, I'm just letting you know. And then he said, as soon as he got home, that's when he got the letter. He was like, God damn. I was trying to be a stand-up guy or whatever. You could have easily just said, well, nah, that's my guy. I want to keep him here. And I'd be like, all right, cool.
Right. But for niggas keep saying he hate him, I'm like, this nigga done so much for Lil Wayne. Why y'all?
Lil Wayne was at the Fanatics ordeal when he redid for the 40/40 Club just a couple of weeks ago. Lil Wayne was there. He was right there.
I'm confused. But then, like, I seen Joe Butler say, like, he don't think Wayne is healthy enough to even do a Super Bowl halftime show.
Healthy? Goddamn, what's the fuck wrong with Lil Wayne?
Like, I don't know if you've seen, but like Lil Wayne has like forgotten his lyrics.
Oh, nigga said he don't remember none of his lyrics and shit.
So, but I'm saying, you better do my Super Bowl halftime show, and you talking about you be forgetting lyrics.
We seen a nigga at the Roost picnic, and he ran through a bunch of shit or whatever. He was cool up there, but like he set it up there. I think he talked about how like, no, I don't remember that song. Like, what else you got?
Yeah, but the Super Bowl will be different, nigga. That shit ain't the fucking.
You can't say that.
Stage.
You can't say I don't remember the song at the Super Bowl. They only look at what. Get this nigga off the stage. Like, no, but that's why you have rehearsal weeks, months out before you even do the goddamn Super Bowl.
What I'm saying, like the performance, like when Kendrick Lamar, that nigga performs, like he's probably like one of the best performers.
Seen him last year.
Yeah, he's one of the best performers I've ever seen. Like,
big steppers.
This nigga, he be moving and all that shit, and he don't be taking no water breaks, nothing. This nigga just
and it's a lot of words. The nigga be saying a lot of words, and he be moving and shit. He be performing. It's I don't know, man. It's, like I didn't know. People...
I think the reasoning is retarded. Yeah. it's never been a thing that the Super Bowl is held in this city, so artists from this city
have
need
to be
perform.
there. Like even Master P came out and was talking about something. No, Wayne should
Yeah,
do
but
it.
so listen, the
That nigga,
one time
what?
that it happened that you were speaking about, I mean that we were speaking about with Dr. Dre, Eminem's not from LA and 50 Cent is not from LA.
No, Mary J. Blige's not from fucking LA.
And the game couldn't even perform.
I only think they didn't ask the game.
Well, I'm saying they didn't invite him, so I'm just saying
Yeah,
he's an LA nigga.
they didn't ask that nigga.
But he an LA nigga, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think he has the hits to do no damn Super Bowl anyway.
Him and 50 could have hated it, I love it.
Yeah, so I don't the whole like and the motherfucker saying like the only reason he got is because of this whole thing with Drake. I'm like, y'all sound crazy as shit. This nigga got the catalog, bro.
Yo, this nigga has the show on fucking Amazon. Amazon giving this nigga free shows whenever they can. And you think he can't do the Super Bowl? Go check Amazon out. You can watch this concert and y'all come back.
Nigga came out and watched your favorite artist and y'all still hating on this nigga. I don't get it.
And I'm like, yo, why is everybody mad at Kendrick?
Shouldn't you be mad at Drake? You ever say you should be mad at Drake?
Having that fucking bringing that nigga out the box, like bringing that nigga out the woodwork like that.
You mad? That nigga said, "Motherfuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me."
That nigga
Like,
said,
nigga, you called me and wanted to be on a song, nigga, and you didn't even address the fact that we have a problem. Why the fuck would you call somebody that you know you have a problem with? Don't even say, yo, we should have let's talk, let's get a drink or something like that. And then do the fucking song.
He's still kicking this nigga back because that nigga said it's bigger than the Super Bowl.
Oh, nigga Jay-Z petty. That nigga got a problem with Drake too. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but this nigga was like on Drake like last 2 albums.
Exactly.
Like,
None of this shit makes sense. And you think it's just Jay-Z alone making these decisions?
Right. You know what's funny though, nigga? And nobody thought about this. It's Apple Music doing the halftime show, dickheads.
It's just that Jay-Z runs it.
Right, but Apple, nigga.
Yeah. It's called the
Rock
Apple
Nation got
Music.
a part of
It's
it.
called the Apple Music halftime show. I'm quite sure Apple Music and Rock Nation got together and said, hey, this nigga had a hell of a year. Let's put him out there.
Because Apple going by their streaming numbers. That was the highest streaming song on their platform. Why the fuck not what they
That's just still in the top 10 in fucking Billboard, nigga.
Why wouldn't we want this nigga to perform? Nigga, he made us a lot of fucking money.
Get your ass up there and do motherfucking They Not Like Us 5 times for the culture.
Like, dude, we gotta start the game back up one more time.
One more time. Wop, top fucking mud. Wop. I'm gonna do my stub there. Fuck it up, nigga. I'm with it. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But yeah, I was just like, y'all niggas is wild. And I ain't never heard. From now on, nigga, y'all better put an artist from every fucking. Y'all better argue for an artist from the next city.
They say next time that shit in Indianapolis. I want to see somebody from fucking Indianapolis come out there and fucking rap or sing, nigga.
Freddie Gibbs better be on fucking stage.
Yeah, his ass better be out there talking about cocaine, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Nigga don't even got the subject matter for the fucking Super Bowl.
No, I told you I don't want to hear a bunch of fucking sexual and drug innuendos on no fucking Super Bowl, nigga.
It's not that you don't want to hear, nigga. The fucking investors, the niggas who pay for that shit don't want to hear that shit.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some down bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. But I'm a baller till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches.
Bitches love me.
The Super Bowl, like, hey, turn this shit off. What is going on? No, nigga, that shit is cool for the club and in the house. I want to hear that shit no motherfucking Super Bowl.
Oh my god, yo.
That shit crazy, man.
Yo, niggas don't be appropriate.
Niggas don't be thinking, man. Niggas don't be really upset. They be like, y'all upset? Well, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon about this shit. We don't fucking care. No one fucking cares about this shit.
And my thing is too, like, Lil Wayne has came out and said nothing.
No, because Lil Wayne don't be online. Lil Wayne don't care about this shit.
And you know what's fucked up though? Kendrick probably had some type of shit when Wayne was gonna come out, and they fucked it all up.
You probably like, you know what? I don't even want the nigga to come out now. Like, you know what, Wayne? Never mind. He might still bring that nigga out. He might bring.
I mean, he still might bring him out, but still, like,
they got
y'all cried
they got a couple songs together, don't they? They got like 2 songs together.
I don't know. I just know Lil Wayne one of his favorite rappers though.
How would that make Drake feel? You think Drake be pissed off? Bring him out If you a real nigga, you wouldn't be upset about that. Like, get your shine.
You can't be pissed off, nigga. That's the boss. Fuck you gonna tell the boss what to do?
You already say that? That's the nigga that signed you, nigga.
Yeah, can't tell
You was signed to a
what to
nigga
do.
that was signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga.
That nigga.
That's exactly how that shit went. That nigga was signed to fucking Baby. Baby was signed to another nigga. Yeah, you said you was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on it. Like that record? Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I hope he do that shit. Nigga ain't gonna
Let's
do
get
that.
back to that.
That for the record. He ain't gonna do that. Oh, that should be hard if he did. I'm about to go rewatch that shit on Amazon and shit. Yeah, I'm out the way. Yeah, I'm look okay to the island right here is remote. Okay, I ain't thinking. Nah, man. Shout out to Kendrick, man. Y'all here kicking ass and shit. That nigga is pop. That nigga pop. Shout out to Jay-Z. Ever since that nigga took over, man, that nigga only had like, I think Jennifer Lopez was like the only person that wasn't black that's done the Super Bowl.
Was that Jennifer and Shakira at the
Oh
same
yeah,
time?
yeah. They were the only motherfucker too that ever since then. Motherfucking The Weeknd. Motherfucking Rihanna.
Usher.
Yeah, Usher, Dr.
Yeah,
Dre.
Usher did it in Vegas. He ain't doing it in Atlanta.
Niggas, this fake outrage, man. Fuck fake outrage, man. Fuck these people, man. These niggas is upsetting me so bad. What else going on? Y'all niggas want to wrap this shit up. I don't even know where Desmond at. Desmond is stepped to the
We can
side.
sew this bitch up.
And we can sew this shit up, man. We talked about all of the hot shit right here, man.
Outside. I'm right here, man.
All right, that's peace right there. That's peace. You wanna throw anything to the fire before we wrap this shit up? Bang, 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 bang. Bang.
Yes.
Bang, bang. Go for it.
I want to throw all my exes to the fire.
Well, fuck them. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. May they rest in hell.
Yeah, dope shit.
Okay.
With gasoline drawers on singing fire. Dun, dun,
No.
dun.
More like a sauna suit.
A sauna suit.
Yeah, don't join in with his fuckery, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. Hey, ladies, I was just playing. America.
Now I don't wonder why he's talking to my exes like that now.
Because you said you're like,
right
on your side.
Hold the fuck up. That's you.
Hold on, don't my exes like that. Like, nigga, you said you ain't like him.
I call him baby and shit. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, I think
ladies. They say babies.
It's like, yeah, ladies. Like, what? What my exes, nigga?
Nigga, we talking about my motherfucking exes. Like, I was on your side. Yeah.
God sent me to take the world off.
Oh, goddamn side, man. My bad, man. Look, listen. Follow us on Instagram on the Norseman Podcast. Email the Norseman Podcast at gmail.com. Patreon.com/the Norseman Pod. His ass. Yeah. Fellas, we gotta talk about when the next time we can record in motherfucking person.
I know people I wonder if like anyone really gives a shit. You know, I wonder if they're like, whoa, when are these guys recording in person again?
Oh, they care.
They're like, oh, we don't give a fuck.
Oh, they care. Break the fourth wall real quick. They care because you can tell the difference when we record in person opposed to when we're recording on Zoom. This episode might be a little different or whatever because who's actually engaging in shit with each other and shit about certain topics or whatever. But sometimes it comes off as we're just actually on a meeting. Like it's just a meeting and shit.
It's impersonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We broke the fourth wall right there. You can tell the difference when you're in person opposed to this shit right here. But it can be cool sometimes. But other times it's like
we could probably sell some time this week. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, like these niggas, man. These niggas, man. When the fuck y'all gonna get back in the motherfucking same room, nigga? Why Desmond don't never show his face?
Oh shit. I actually did the last couple episodes.
You did. I don't never see that nigga Desmond's face. Your nigga Desmond, he in the back, he frying up chicken.
No face, no case.
Yeah, why the nigga tell that nigga to turn his camera on? It was on last time.
You're saying that nigga in the back frying up chicken.
That nigga up there frying chicken. Yeah, man. All right, but yes. Let's talk about the motherfucking in person this shit. Yeah, I got my Nerf gun, bitch. This is Norseman Podcast. Thank you for listening to God Bless. Good night. I'm going to go ahead and fade this shit on now, but Desmond, he might have some motherfucking words for you people.
Yes, here's the panties. Not the best thing in the world, but damn near close to it.